Hello friends, literary devices are the writing techniques which are used in literature, and when those literary devices are used in poems, then those are called poetic devices. Today we'll learn some literary devices specifically used in class 12th. Let us talk about simile. It is a comparison between two unlike things in which we use like or as words. For example, he ran like a cheetah. She sings as sweetly as a bird. The baby's face is as red as a rose. In the poem My Mother at 66, the color of mother's face has been compared to that of a corpse. Asian face, that word is used. So, mother's dull face is compared with that of a corpse. Another example, late winter's moon. Summer's dull faded face is compared with the moon in winters. It's covered with fog, loses its shine. It's a versatile literary device that adds charm to the language writing. Here we compare two unlike things but without using the words like or as we do in simile. Of course, it is a hidden comparison. For example, he is a lion on the soccer field, comparing a person to a lion. Life is a journey, comparing life to a journey. The baby's face is a red rose. Here again a comparison but the hidden one. Even Lost Spring by Anise Jung, the title itself is metaphorically written. Oxymoron, it's a figure of speech that combines two words or phrases that seem to be contradictory. For example, jumbo shrimp, bittersweet, deafening silence, sweet sorrow, beneficent beast of prey, as it's used in roadside stand, moreover, greedy good doers, mighty dead, in Thing of Beauty. When we assign or attribute some human qualities or characteristics to non human entities, such as objects, animals, or ideas, then it's called personification. For example, the sun smiled down on us like a human being. The wind howled in anger, wild wind raising sound, just like howling. The rain shower answered, I am the poem of the earth. It never answers to us, not answering to the poet even. It's just the imagination. In My Mother at 66, young trees sprinting, in keeping quiet, the earth can teach us. All these are examples of personification. Iteration. It is the repetition of initial consonant sounds in words that are close together, usually as a tongue twister or a poetic phrase. Examples: she sells seashells on the seashore. Here we find the repetition of S sound. Fluffy friends frolic in the forest. Repetition of F sound. Buzzing bees bounce from bloom to bloom. Repetition of B sound. Again one more, which is very common. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter, so Betty bought some more butter to make the bitter butter better. Usually we find alliteration in tongue twisters also, but in the poetic phrases like in keeping quiet, we find many. His hurt hands, sudden strangeness, clean clothes, wars with, in Aunt Jennifer's tigers, fingers fluttering. Sound imagery, when the words are used to create vivid sensory experiences, especially sounds, noise, or music, then it is called sound imagery. For example, the sound of the ocean waves crashing against the shore was soothing. The tumbler fell with a bang. The city was filled with the sounds of car horns, clatter, and construction. The writer in The Rat Trap talks about thumping sound. It's a sound imagery. On the face of it, in this chapter, Mr. Lamb, he talked about the bees buzzing and humming. All these are examples of sound imagery. Visual imagery is the use of words to create very clear sensory experiences, especially the sights. We can see through the eyes of the poet, and a clear cut image forms before our eyes. Then it's called visual imagery. For example, the city was a bustling metropolis with towering skyscrapers and neon lights illuminating the streets. The painted ship on painted ocean, as S.T. Coleridge suggests in The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, a clear image of frozen sea and a static ship by using the words the painted ship on the painted ocean. In A Thing of Beauty, Keats clear cut suggests sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms, and he wishes to tell us about the bushes full of musk roses. Allusion. It is a reference to a person, place, event, or work of art that is outside the text itself. It may be historical or biblical reference. For example, their love was a Romeo Juliet story. It's an allusion to Shakespeare's play, Romeo and Juliet. The city was a Garden of Eden. It's an allusion to the biblical story. Even in A Thing of Beauty, we find the reference of simple sheep. That is again a biblical reference where Jesus Christ is surrounded with innocent people. Friends, you will find some more literary devices in the next video. Thanks for watching.